Welcome back to another video, everyone. This weekend we headed over to Potter County. Had freezing rain when we started and had to cancel school on Thursday, so I wasn't complaining about that. Got an extra day in the Grouse woods. And we headed over to camp and got into camp and got things warmed up and hunted for Friday and Saturday over around the camp with Mike and Dad and Doug Resig. So put a good number of birds up throughout the weekend, and it was good to be back out, even though the snow kind of got a little crunchy on us by the time the Saturday rolled around. Made things a little rough, and birds were pretty skittish and up in the trees for the most part, but had some pretty good dog work throughout the weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and drop us some comments and tell us what you think. Thanks.
Thought I heard it. One was getting birdie down there. We're birdie over here. Cut that tree in half. He's still flying. Got two dogs right here. I'm gonna try and swing out around this way. You wanna come up here kind of close to the edge? All right, Bonda. Right. Grouse. Good bird. Good bird. Good girl. Hey. No. Come here. Good bird. Good girl. Drop, drop, drop. Ooh. All right. On the board. Well, now we can rub it in the old man and Mike's face. We're on the board. What's that? Another one? Oh!
No, that grouse came out, and that safety must have been right between the two sides.
Yep.
Because I pushed, and I pulled the trigger. I was like, what the?
I was wondering.
That damn grouse, it even turned right in the middle of the road.
Of course it did.
Yeah, you couldn't have asked for a better shot, damn it. My inexperience.
First bird of the December trip. So we're on the board. We'll see what the old men have to say about it here in a little bit. Well, that wraps up our first hunt on Thursday. Put up 7 grouse in about 2 hours, so wasn't bad numbers for the day. Dog work was all right. We had a few points on birds. Had a lot of birds sitting in trees, things like that, but still got on to some birds. So time to get into camp and get warmed up a little bit and get ready to do it all again tomorrow. Well, we're kicking off Friday morning, and overnight we got a pretty good bit of snow, especially up at the higher elevations. It was more than we expected, so it's going to change things up a little bit for us today, but you'll see how the birds work for us. So we'll hunt this all the way out. When we get to the end of this cut and hit the old woods, we'll hang a right, take that all the way across, and then that'll drop us to an older cut, then drop us down over to...
I'm just throwing a little confusion in here. If you stay about where you are now, you're probably, the pipeline comes down.
Yeah.
And then there's a heater there.
Right.
And then the road goes, oh, you're wrecking my drawing. Then the road goes around that heater and starts down to that camp.
Yeah.
If we're over this way too far, him and I are going to miss that.
Okay.
But that's not going to hurt anything because that's a good area to,
yeah.
I don't mind running the dog in it. We'll be up behind them camps.
Right.
Up behind Cop Cabin, and then we'll end up behind the Clippo camp.
Right.
Which I definitely want to hit behind the
As long as we hang that right,
yeah.
We'll come across and then drop down right behind.
You see this big round, Clippo camp. It's the heater.
Yep.
And you're probably, there's a timber sale that's not that old behind that heater now.
Okay.
It's about the same, it might have been out of the same sale, I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah.
We're gonna go get some snow down our necks.
The bird. The bird, Buck. The bird, bud, come here. Good girl, Jack. All right, drop. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. All right. On the board. Shot the ass out of it. Well, on the board anyway. Two come out of there. Let's see what else we can find. Straight up. One kind of went out the backside. The other one went up and then tried to level out. That's the one I ended up shooting. Yeah. And we can say it's right on Mike and Dad's tracks.
Well, hell, I was hoping for a redemption one off the edge of that pines.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Well, who got the grouse?
Well, let me see your boot tracks. Because I got to see whose steps I was standing in when I shot the grouse. I don't know.
Is it in them red pines?
No. It was where that cut thins out and opens up like crazy. They're in a patch of birch. Yep. They're in a patch of birch up there.
Did you come by where they did like one of those aspen root gen cuts, left everything laying on the ground?
Yeah.
Where the spruces were there and all.
Yep. The truth is I should have had a true double.
We can
Two of them come out of there.
Down that way. Hey, you got keys?
Yeah. I'm gonna stay here. You take these two back to get the vehicles and then come pick me up with the dogs. Okay? I'm just gonna keep them here, yeah.
Who's bleeding?
Don't know.
Lee's looking birdie down there. Is that fucker going down?
I couldn't really tell exactly. It went off that time.
Yes, it did. I knew these deadfalls had to hold one somewhere. Of course, she comes out of the tree right above our head, too.
I know, I was looking at the
Surprised we didn't find more birds in there.
Well, that guy was just here with the snowplow.
Yeah.
He cleaned half that dump of snow out of that dump truck. I don't know why. You might have seen some grouse around this. You know what that is?
Huh.
Locust.
Oh.
Just like a pea pod on there.
Right.
I would think there's grouse over there. There's locust.
Yep.
Freaking sumac back there.
There's a bunch
lot
of,
it doesn't have tassels on, but some of it does.
there's a shit ton of deadfalls, too.
That's what I think this is.
Yep.
I think this is a firewood operation.
Yep.
That dump truck. Yeah, the conveyor belt.
Yep.
I think they must have sold them a commercial firewood permit.
Yep.
I don't know where they're getting these logs from. You can hear that.
It sounded like they were cutting down over.
Well, there's one point I looked out over there and it looked like something, but I think that's coming up.
Yeah. We'll slide in here and take this side back. Come on. Come on. Ain't killing grouse on the road, you sons of bitches. Get in there. Hey, Jack. There you are, kiddo. Find another gut pile. Yeah, I saw that coming in too. There's a point out here, Doug. You got a point? Good bird. Sure as hell looked like it was going down, didn't it? Yeah. Find the feet. Come on, get in there, find it. Bird.
Well, now we're rolling into Saturday. Unfortunately, Friday night, we got some warmer temps in the afternoon, I guess, into the evening. And then temps dropped like crazy overnight into Saturday morning. So we woke up and everything was crunchy and icy. So I didn't know what the birds were going to do. My guess was they were going to run out from underneath of us or all be sitting up in trees, just because we'd be making so much noise getting through the woods, which was pretty true throughout most of the day. Did get a couple birds to hold, but all real well. So stick with us through this last portion, and yeah. The things that are hard to portray in these videos is that the relationship between the handler and their dogs is one of the most important things, and that bond that's created between the handler and their dogs is like nothing else. And on top of that, you've got the camaraderie of a bunch of grouse junkies that get together in a grouse camp, and I can't tell you of anything else that's better in this world than spending a few days off the grid with some family and some friends in the grouse woods and some great dogs. don't think life gets much better than that, to be honest with you.
Are you ready to kill something?
If you can push it out to the road for me.
Okay.
Like I said, I've never hunted this, but I think if you look this side between this road will kind of end. That could be a big, well, it's probably growing over now, but
Yeah.
landing there, and then just come around it and come back
Yeah.
down this side.
That's my thought. Okay. Sounds
Dad
good.
and I will be over here.
Okay.
So,
We want the right side first and that side coming back.
You don't shoot it.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I like my odds if it flies left. There goes one. I just heard one come out of a tree somewhere. Right out in front of you, showing up. Another one. Doug. What's that? What was it? Where at? Did it? Okay. I thought I heard it. Mike, when am I going to get my true double? I keep missing them, and I keep killing the second bird.
I got a double on pheasants this year.
Did you?
Except Caesar carried one off and I couldn't find it.
Oh, I gotta show you. I downloaded a piece of the video from Kansas of the triple on quail.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually trying to get Kyle a shot at pheasants. Caesar and I went in near where you shot them too.
Yeah.
And I was back, looking up the hill to the left of it. And as soon as I walked in, Caesar's on point. I looked and there's 5 cockbirds standing in the wooden kind of. And he's standing there pointing. And then they started taking off. And I went, pow, dropped one, swung to the right, pow, dropped the other one. That one started jumping around a little bit. I looked over, Caesar went over, grabbed that one.
Yeah.
I walked over, I couldn't find this one. Caesar went out in the field. That's the last I saw him. I think he thought I was out in the field. I don't know. I finally found the one I knocked down. I don't know what he did with the other one. I looked everywhere.
Must have dropped it somewhere.
Yeah. I said, Kyle, did he bring that out here? He goes, no.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, click subscribe, help us grow a little bit, and keep an eye out for more grouse hunting videos. We've got some new stuff coming up here very shortly, and we'll be hitting the New York late season here soon too. So again, if you liked what you saw, click subscribe, help us out, and hopefully we see you next week.